Thank you, Ms. Santos. Mr. MJ.
Sir, congratulations. First of all,
thank you.
Yung management namin ay nagpapabot po ng pagbati sa inyo pong panalo. And especially my big boss, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C.G. Buloy.
Well, I thank him. At he was a very big part of what we were trying to do. Kasama ka naman lagi. You're always with us.
Sir, balikan ko lang po yung sa economy. May mga panawagan, sir, na i-postpone daw muna yung implementation ng RCEP and also, sir, dagdag ko mamaya yung oil excise tax.
Yung?
Oil excise tax, sir.
Okay, let's do RCEP first. Sa aking pananaw, let's have another look at it because the RCEP is a very fine thing. Ako talagang a great proponent, believer in trade. Hindi talaga tayo, walang yumaman na bansa na hindi maganda ang kanilang trade. Meron silang manufacturing, marami silang ine-export. They are very involved in trade. All the great economies in the past 200, 300 years, it really came down to trade. So that's something that we want to encourage, and what RCEP seeks to do. Now, the only stumbling block, the only possible stumbling block there is that it's all very well to trade if you are in a competitive position. And I do not know that our agricultural sector is sufficiently robust to take on the competition that the opening of the markets will cause RCEP. So let's have a look at it again and make sure na hindi naman malulugi ang ating agri-sector. Pagka renotify na natin yan, dapat handa na yung sistema natin na makipag-compete. Dahil kung hindi talaga makipag-compete, masasapawan sila. Mawawala yung ating mga local, and panay na lang ang import natin. And we don't want that. If we want to beef up the agricultural sector, we want to have sufficient food supply for the Philippines in case of any crisis. We should really learn our lessons from the pandemic, that wag natin pababayaan yan. Dahil pag may dumating na krisis na ganyan, ramdam na ramdam ng tao, kulang pagkain for various reasons. So anyway, sa RCEP, tignan natin ulit exactly what will be the effect, pag-aralan natin na mabuti, that if we ratify it now, what will be the effect on our farming community, our farmers especially. They need protection. Hirap na hirap ang mga magsasaka. And how will it impact what our plans are to, as I mentioned earlier, create the value chain for agriculture once again. So that is my view on RCEP. Pag-aralan natin na mabuti. Pagkaya ng ating magsasaka o suportahan natin ng gobyerno at kaya na silang mag-compete, di i-ratify na natin yan. But let's protect our farmers.
Sir, sa oil excise tax,
yung oil excise tax, I think there are other ways to handle the increase and the disturbances that we are having in terms of the petroleum products that we are importing. We can support those areas na tinamaan kaagad ng pagtaas ng presyo ng langis. Number one there was transport. And this is important because transport is going to be critical in the resurgence of the economy. And the reason I say that is because nakikita na natin. There are we keep talking about supply chain problems that have arisen post-pandemic sa ibang lugar. I don't consider us post-pandemic yet. I think we are still hopefully at the tail end. But nonetheless, nakikita na natin in other countries na yun ang ginagawa na nagkakaproblema doon sa transport situation. because COVID changed everything, we tried to go back nung bumubukas ang mga ekonomiya. Sinubukan nating bumalik doon sa dating gawin. Hindi na maaari yun. We have to do it in a different way. And we have to be more creative and more aware of what the future global economy is going to look like. So in terms of oil excise tax, I think we still have to look at that very well. If there is a commensurate return to somehow deferring the collection of the excise tax, what will be siyempre, the government needs the money. Mahirap ang gobyerno sa pondo ngayon. The government needs the money. Pero kung talagang makikita naman, may ano naman yan eh. Pag sinabi mo, tanggalin natin yung excise tax o bawasan natin yung excise tax, ano yung magiging effect doon? Talaga bang worth it ba na mawala yung pondo o yung income ng gobyerno? Kasi mas magiging maganda naman ang effect sa ekonomiya and makabawi tayo. So we have to study that. It's still a cost-benefit analysis. It's not simple, but that's what we will have to do. But of course, that will be one of the areas that will be under intense study in the first few weeks, because we really have to see our fiscal policy, how we handle it, and we have to be more analytical in the way that we impose new taxes or withdraw old taxes or amend the tax structure to see that there will be, as I said, a commensurate advantage perhaps in another part of the economy. But kailangan meron naman talagang may balance naman. So, kasi pag nawala ka agad dyan, wala naman tayong pangbigay ng tupad, wala na tayong pangbigay ng ayuda, kailangan pa rin ng tao yan. But if the economy is ready, kahit kunin mo yan, may trabaho na, then perhaps we can think about it.
I like it, I love it, I want some more.